Hi, welcome back to week 6. This week we're going to do a couple things, but one of which is we're going to start putting together our web page. I've got a link out there for WordPress.com, and you'll go out there and create our page. We're going to go free and easy first. We're going to go allow WordPress.com to host our site. And as the course goes on, we'll talk about all the other options you could have. WordPress.com is one of the primary uh, places people go to create sites and blogs. So that's where we're going to go. All right. And really, when you click on Get Started, it's going to launch a little questionnaire that's going to have you and ask you some questions about what you want your site to look like. And we're going to go ahead and answer these questions, realizing that we can change the answer to each of these questions as time goes on, and we certainly will. So what do you want to name your site? I'm just going to be UC Web Management. And what's it going to be like? We're going to learn how to blog. I can't type here. And next one down, offer education, training, or mentoring. And then I got to scroll down and continue. Now this is going to be pretty similar to what you are going to see, but it's a little different because I already have an account, and now I'm just adding a site to my account. So you can have as many blogs, as many websites as you want under one account. And even as I said that, there may be a limit to that. And what's happening now is we're going to give our site an address. So WordPress.com is where we're going to go, create an account, and that's where we're going to go to modify or edit our blog and our website. But there's a URL that we're going to be able to hand over to others or use ourselves to view the site. And what they're doing here is they're trying to get some money out of me. So they're going to actually try and get me to buy a domain from them. And they're going to throw in an idea. If I buy one of their plans, they'll throw in the domain for free. But we'll talk about this as time goes on. You can buy your own domain. I don't want to do that quite yet. So really, I just have to get through this stop. So learnblog.me, that looks good enough for me. And I just selected it. And now they're asking me for money. And don't give them any money. Let's use the free part for now. Figure out what we like. Figure out if we like WordPress at all. And then if we want to extend our learning and extend our website and use it, we can pay for something more on WordPress, or we can go build it somewhere else. So I'll say, okay, I'll play your game. Let's start with premium. And it's going to take a minute to set things up. I believe you are asked to choose a theme somewhere along the process. And once again, I highly recommend you choose one of the free themes, and we will change that as time goes on. And here we are. They're asking me for money. And just delete. Don't go get the credit card. Don't go get PayPal. Don't do anything. You just delete all those charges, and now I have a free site. And you can see my website management is here. That's what I'm editing right now. And once again, just a couple things I want to get started here. I'm going to go to my settings on my website. And this site icon, if you ever noticed, it's the little icon up here in the tab when somebody is visiting your website. So let's go get a cool website. You know, it can be a heart, it can be a, you go ahead and surprise me with what that might be. Your site title, we're going to stick with UC Web Management right now, and I'm going to give it a tagline. Cool place to learn blogs. There I am. Once again, I can change that. Site address. You can barely see this, but that was that site that I chose, the URL that I chose, and it's .wordpress.com. That's how I'm paying them. They can put wordpress.com in my URL. Set the time zone, all right? And I think it tries to figure out where it is. It says select America. I think we're UTC +4, maybe 5. Make your site public. That just makes it so much easier to share. And then we're just going to remember this is public, so anybody in the world can stumble across our site, see what we're putting out there. We're going to make sure that what we put out there we're okay with people seeing. Footer credit, that means they're going to put something like WordPress in this right here in the footer of our webpage. Once again, that's how they get some money, trying to tax somebody else that will pay. And change your site address. Before I go there, I've made some changes. So save early, save often. I save my settings. And I am going to ask you to go down and change your your site address just to see what that's like. So this is what I chose before. And if I could add a domain, I'm not going to pay for anything right now. If I click that button right there, I can change my site address, and I'm just going to say UC Web Management. That looks good to me. Oh, that's been used. UC Web. Ooh, the whole thing. Okay, now that's available. That's a long one. You can play around with numbers and whatever, and that's why you might want to buy one eventually. And I'm going to change the site address. And when I do that, it's going to tell me, hey, you can't use that one anymore. This one's the one that everybody's going to see. I understand it, and change my site address. And now you can see over here, you see web management of the title of my site, and then that's the new URL of my site. And that's really all I want to do with settings, right? And just remember that you go to wordpress.com to edit, and then it says right here, visit site. So if I right click, open a new tab, there's my web page, right? So this is the web page you're going to share. You're going to share with me. I'm going to put a place for you to share it with others, and that's where we'd be going back for the rest of the semester to view your site. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to edit your profile. So up here in the right-hand corner is a little face, and that's your profile. So who are we? Let's take credit for what we're doing out there on the web. If I got a great website, I want when people find that website, I want them to know it's me, not some. I don't want to be anonymous. I want to take credit for what I'm doing. I want others to see what I can do, and I would like to have my face out there in a positive note. So I'm going to go ahead and click to change the photo and put my face out there. I'm going to give my first and last name out here. I'm going to display my name, and then I'm going to say something about me. And you can say what you want the world to know about you. And when I say that, say a little bit more about myself. And I'm going to save my profile. I'm actually saving a gravatar, which can be used at other sites as well. And then my profile links, eventually I'm going to add that and make sure that my web page is linked to my profile. And I'm ready to go. Enjoy.